In the bustling city of Lemuria, bright colors filled the streets. The houses were painted in cheerful shades of yellow, blue, and red. The gardens burst with flowers of every hue, and the sky was a beautiful blue, sparkling with sunlight. Every corner of Lemuria was alive with color and joy. In this vibrant city lived a curious young girl named Elara. She loved exploring the markets, where vendors sold shiny trinkets and sweet fruits. Elara was known for her bright smile and adventurous spirit. She often wandered through the lively streets, dreaming of fantastic adventures. One sunny morning, Elara woke up to find something strange outside her window. The sky was gray, and the colors around her seemed to have faded. Her favorite bluebird, which usually sang sweet melodies, looked dull and sad. Confused and worried, Elara decided to investigate. As she stepped outside, she noticed that the entire city was changing. Flowers that once bloomed brightly now appeared wilted. The vibrant paintings on the walls were losing their luster. Elara felt a knot in her stomach. Where had all the colors gone? Determined to find the answer, Elara remembered the wise grand oak tree at the heart of the city. The grand oak had been there for generations, watching over Lemuria and all its inhabitants. Many people believed it could provide guidance in times of trouble. Elara hurried through the streets, her heart racing with a mix of fear and excitement. When she arrived at the grand oak, its thick trunk and wide branches seemed even more majestic than she remembered. She stood in front of the tree, feeling a sense of calm wash over her. The leaves rustled gently in the breeze, as if they were whispering secrets. Elara closed her eyes and made a wish. She wished for the colors to return to her beloved city. Suddenly, the grand oak stirred. Its deep, wise voice filled the air, sharing a warning about the color thief, a mysterious figure who had been stealing the colors from Lemuria. The grand oak explained that the color thief lived in a hidden part of the city known as Forgotten Alley. This alley was a shadowy place that many avoided. The tree advised Elara to be brave and find the color thief, for only by understanding him could she hope to bring back the colors. With a sense of purpose, Elara set off toward Forgotten Alley. Along the way, she met her friends, Flick the clever fox and Tilly the mischievous fairy. Flick had a keen nose for sniffing out trouble, while Tilly was full of sparkling magic. They decided to join Elara on her quest. As they approached Forgotten Alley, the atmosphere became heavy and dark. The sun struggled to break through the thick clouds, and the buildings loomed overhead, casting long shadows. Elara felt a shiver run down her spine, but she remembered the grand oak's words and pressed on. When they reached the entrance of Forgotten Alley, they noticed something peculiar. The walls were covered in gray paint, and the ground was dull and cracked. The air felt still and silent, as if the colors themselves were holding their breath. Elara and her friends knew they had to be cautious. Suddenly, they spotted a flicker of light deep within the alley. Elara's heart raced. Could it be the color thief? With Flick by her side and Tilly fluttering overhead, they ventured deeper into the shadows. As they moved forward, Elara began to see glimpses of color peeking through the gray. It was as if the colors were hiding, waiting for someone to find them. With each step, she felt a sense of hope growing within her. Perhaps they could reach the color thief and convince him to return the colors to Lemuria. Finally, they arrived at a clearing in the alley, and there, sitting among piles of stolen colors, was the color thief himself. He was cloaked in shades of gray, blending perfectly into his surroundings. Elara could hardly believe her eyes. He had captured every shade of the rainbow, and they sparkled faintly in the dim light. The color thief looked lonely, surrounded by his treasure. He did not seem evil, but rather sad and misunderstood. Elara felt a pang of compassion for him. Instead of feeling scared, she wanted to help. Elara stepped forward, her heart full of courage. She thought of how Lemuria was filled with laughter and joy, and she believed the color thief could experience that too. She knew she had to find a way to show him the beauty of sharing. To do this, Elara and her friends began to create a beautiful mural on the gray walls of Forgotten Alley. They painted with their imaginations, using bright colors and joyful designs. Flick used his clever paws to mix colors, while Tilly sprinkled her fairy dust to make the colors shine even brighter. As they worked, the air filled with laughter and joy. The color thief watched from a distance, intrigued by their creativity. Slowly, he began to emerge from his hiding place. He could see the colors coming to life, and for the first time, he felt a warmth in his heart. Elara's kindness and friendship were breaking through the gray barriers he had built around himself. As the mural grew, so did the colors around them. The once dull alley began to shimmer with bright hues, and the sun peeked through the clouds, casting a golden light over their creation. The color thief approached Elara and her friends, curiosity shining in his eyes. Elara smiled at him, her heart open and inviting. She explained how important it was for everyone to share the colors, just as they were sharing their joy in creating the mural. The color thief listened, feeling something new stir within him. For so long, he had thought taking colors would make him happy, but now he understood that true happiness came from sharing and being part of something wonderful. With newfound understanding, the color thief reached into his piles of colors and began to release them. He poured them out like sparkling confetti, letting the vibrant shades dance in the air. The colors floated through the alley, twirling and swirling until they enveloped Lemuria in a breathtaking display of light. As the colors returned, the city transformed before their eyes. The flowers bloomed brighter, the buildings sparkled with fresh paint, and the sky turned a brilliant blue once more. Elara, Flick, Tilly, and the color thief stood together, filled with joy and gratitude. They had created something beautiful, not just for themselves but for everyone in Lemuria. From that day forward, the color thief became a beloved part of the city. He used his talent for colors to help others, creating art and spreading joy wherever he went. Elara and her friends often invited him to join their adventures, and together they painted murals that celebrated the beauty of friendship and kindness. Lemuria thrived with color and laughter, and the people rejoiced. They learned that sharing and caring for one another made their city truly magical. Elara realized that sometimes, understanding and compassion could change even the grayest of hearts. And so, in the vibrant city of Lemuria, colors danced in the air, laughter echoed through the streets, and everyone lived happily ever after, knowing that the true magic of colors came from within. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And for more fun stories, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. See you next time.